Welcome to this episode of Out in the Borderland, Rainy Lake Gold. Today, we'll be following the National Park Service's walking trail on Little American Island, tracing the footsteps of 19th century gold miners on Rainy Lake. A unique feature of this Voyageurs National Park historical site is that it is only accessible by water, just as it was in the late 19th century. According to the walking tour brochure for Little American Island, in July of 1893, a prospector discovered gold on Little American Island. Word of the discovery spread like wildfire, and by the spring of 1894, exploratory pits and gold mine shafts dotted nearby islands. For the next 7 years, prospectors flocked to the Rainy Lake goldfields to seek, but not always find, both fame and fortune. Ghosts of the Rainy Lake gold rush remain in the form of abandoned mine shafts and waste rock piles. Join us today as we explore a few of these remnants on Little American Island. Again, according to the Little American Island walking tour brochure, in 1893 that same prospector discovered a vein of quartz. He crushed some of the rock and had it analyzed. The assay reported 25 cents worth of gold in the sample, and the gold rush began. This gold-bearing quartz vein was one of many in a belt of rock known as the Rainy Lake Seine River Fault. Rainy Lake's gold-bearing rocks formed over 2 billion years ago, and in essence, that's when the gold rush on Rainy Lake began. Interest in the Rainy Lake gold fields boomed. This advertisement stated that in the center of the gold belt, an extensive pineland district is a safe place for investment. The shaft in the Little American mine is already down 50 feet in ore, which yields from $30 to $300 per ton. The stamp mill erected by the Bevier Milling and Mining Company will be running by July 4th and will get out first gold brick in about 2 weeks. And then unmistakable proof will be furnished to the world that Rainy Lake City is the principal city in the gold belt, situated as it is only a short distance from the famous Little American mine. Mr. Bevier of the Milling and Mining Company says that after the stamp mill has been running 60 days, the world will be surprised at the results. And mining captain D.N. West, who is known from New York to California, says, "I believe this to be the richest gold district in the world, and will be to other gold districts what the Mesaba is to the Iron Ranges." And looking out over these peaceful shores today, it is hard to believe that there was a city of about 300 to 500 people on Rainy Lake. But Rainy Lake City existed, and according to the National Park Service walking tour brochure, prospectors who rushed to the Rainy Lake goldfields settled in this Rainy Lake City. This new bustling frontier town sprang up overnight and was located on the west shore of the Kabetogama Peninsula. Incorporated in the spring of 1894, Rainy Lake City bore all the characteristics of a Wild West town. 17 saloons offered whiskey at 15 cents a glass. The merchant district also included a dry goods store, a lumberyard, bank, furniture store, hotels, bakery, brick factory, post office, and of course, a school. This exceptional artifact is a pulley wheel, which was attached to a winch that hauled gold-bearing rock from the depths of the mine to the surface for processing. Located just to the right of the shaft on the south side of the island is the waste rock or poor rock pile. These rocks signify what is left over from the mining and milling process. Devoid of gold, they were thrown over the side of the hill. Today, visitors can almost hear them crashing down into the lake, one time cast-offs from a booming gold mine. Thank you for joining us on Out in the Borderland. Please be sure to check back for our next adventure. Little American Island is a great resource, an excellent site which preserves the remainders of Rainy Lake's unique industrial history. Like all our national treasures, please be sure to leave Little American Island just like you found it.